Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Creeper World, where the crux of the matter was dealt with last time, so this time we're going to hopefully have a more high-octane matter. Pause, especially because I don't know if it pauses when the text comes up. OPS, sound the city alarm, we have trouble incoming. One of the scientists we rescued a couple of worlds back had some critical information for us. He and his crew spent some time in orbit around this world, and they observed something unexpected. Apparently the creeper here has started producing aerial spores. Okay, so now we need ways of defending against them. Effectively blobs of creep that fly through the air, land, and then spread out. These spores are launched from great distances and target human-made structures. When they land, they release patches of creep that immediately destroy anything within the vicinity. We have no defense against this. Commander, I might have something we can adapt for our defense. There is a nearby nanoschematic for some missile technology that the Octanes were working on. Octan is constantly bombarded by meteor debris, so they must have developed some advanced missile tracking technology to deal with it. Pick up the nanoschematic and we can use those missiles to defend against the spores. Our sensors can detect incoming spores attacks at great distances. I've augmented your command console, it's going to tell us somewhere along here when there is, to show a countdown timer. Keep an eye on this timer as it indicates when the next spore attack is due. Also, Commander, you might want to build redundancies into your network. If these spores make it through, you don't want to have a whole section of the network's power lost. One more thing, Commander, our scientists have identified a potential weakness in the creeper. Apparently, if you get a blaster in range of the creeper emitter and eliminate any surrounding creeper, a single blaster can cap off the emitter. This could be a very useful tactic. Yeah, it has been a very useful tactic. Of course, starting pause, the creeper is going to be spawning here. I would like to rush our collectors off along the bottom. At maximum reach. Fortunately, maximum reach is actually a fair chunk of overlap. I think, like, building diagonally along is actually better for placement, but it's fine. As we know, we can afford to be building two things at once at the start. So I might even actually start with a mortar, and hopefully by this point be ready for two, because if I can just keep firing mortars into here, when this stuff overflows onto the land there, it'll flood into these piles, and that should be fine. Double speed engage. Spore attack in 3 minutes. Also, I don't want to progress too far forward because the missile defense is only going to defend a certain area. So it would be nice if I could just defend the bottom of the base while we're starting up. We are running a deficit, which actually I'm okay with, because that means we're using the power as quick as we can get it. This is going to take a while to fill up, so that's fine. And just firing the odd one off shouldn't drain our power too quickly. Yeah, that's going to keep this at bay. We're still running a deficit, but it's building out over here. I think we're building quick enough that we should get over to this. Deactivate for now, actually, you, and I'll disarm you. So you'll still this will still reload, but it won't fire. I'm hoping just to build up a bit of a reserve and get this over here. Actually, that's fine then. Activate you, but disarmed, so that we can use that a little bit more. Okay, so we have excellent news, Commander. The missile tech can be utilized to create a surface-to-air missile system. A SAM unit should be able to shoot down the incoming creeper spores. Build several of these units and spread them around your base. You may also need to move them around your base as your base expands. Also, Commander, the schematics are listed 5 words where the Octanes planned to ship the technology. Okay, 5 worlds. Okay, so that's our new world. Cancel out of this. Sam here, Sam here, Sam here, and Sam here. I will... I think it's like 5 levels before these become a problem, so I'm going to leave these disarmed for now and let the SAMs get built up. Once they're built up and they've got the power up, I'll activate the mortars. In fact, this one I'll already activate, because we've got our SAM protection. And, yeah, I'd say we're safe to arm this one as well now. Just in time, ladies and gents. 1 and 2, yeah. Unfortunately, the surface-to-air missiles, when they land on the land, don't manage to kill anything. Let's move you forward a little bit. Still 2 minutes to the next attack, so I'm happy just building out some more control here. Make sure we have plenty of overlap. And once we get up here, another mortar would be nice. I might have placed that a little bit too far forward, that mortar. Yep. And that second SAM. I think I'll get away with where it is now. But I probably should have moved this guy forward. Because now it's going to flood into these. And before really it moves much further down here. Once that's built, I'll pull this other guy forward though. Here we are on double speed. Might have even actually... He's going to now fire at both of these, so both of these two can probably get pulled forward. 1 SAM shot. 2... Yeah, they have 2 shots. So if there's only one of them in range and it ends up being 3 of them that, that it has to kill, then you're screwed. Alright, pull this mortar forward. It'll be able to do the same job from that side. Build the connector as close as we can do. Pull you forward a bit so it connects, because I'm not planning on moving you any further. Also, plan for a blaster. Should be able to get away with, once the blaster is fully charged, just dropping it in range here and blocking that one off. Come on, get it built. Do with more eco. I'm hoping to free up these lakes so that I can build the eco, basically. And this should free up most of the mortars. He is able to defend it? No. 1 wasn't able to do it, maybe 2. Because there is actually crap coming in from up north here as well. But it's only like 1 level of the creep that's left here now. Thankfully that bypassed it and this one can go there. I could do with an extra SAM up front. Right, you two are built. Can I can't remember. Can I select 2 of you at once? No, I don't think I can. 1 here and 1 here. Come on. Will the 2 of you be able to defend each other and take out that? No, I'm actually rather surprised at this. I should probably just be playing the mission, but I'm sort of curious to what it takes, basically. Place 1 of you there. 1, 2, 3. I can probably get away with some more eco generation here and here. Just want to push this up a little bit. If I can get that mortar firing into this thick blob here instead, that's going to be so much better. These mortars are not firing that efficiently. In fact, you disarm. These 2 firing over here should be enough to keep that at bay. And you could reach far enough forward to get to that. So if you could change of plan. Instead of going down into that hole, let's pull you two forward. Probably should have an extra SAM. Pull you in front of them. Okay, so they're not getting their packets quick enough. Could do with building another SAM. We're a huge deficit, but if you start firing forward... Oh. Arm. Just enough to, yeah, get them to flood and come back. That's fine with me then. Build a relay next to you. Something like this, and another SAM to defend that. There's only one last pull that we need to fire something into, which is over here. We'll want another SAM as defense. I wonder, can one of you by yourself actually do this now? Now that there's no inflood from the other side? I think it's just that you're taking too long to get your power. Okay, a mortar here can fire into all three of these pools. So actually, let's just move you forward. Yeah, the SAMs should be getting these guys protected. And just the odd one or two shot into there is going to make this a hell of a lot easier. Pull you forward. Pull you down, you're not needed. The mortars can handle that. All that, sorry. And once you're fully loaded, I'll have a go at destroying this again. I was pretty sure just one of them by themselves should have been able to clear out the land underneath them and, you know, deal with it, but... 1, 2, 3. That should empty this pool. I really can't see what's going on when they are having to kill the stuff around themselves. I don't think they're getting their energy quick enough. Maybe because we're running the deficit, actually. I should have thought of that, shouldn't I? Well. Always keep expanding your eco. But you're going to want another SAM defending this. I like my SAMs to be hobbits. Playing guitars. Need to be a SAM here and a SAM here. I'm adamant to, you know, do this. But let's get a bit more speed. Actually, I only have the 3 mortars. I thought I had 4. Maybe one of them got blown up recently. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stay up here and out of it. Yeah, that's what I probably should have been doing, firing from up on top of the hill first, to free up the space, to then place one down the hill. You know, why do something the sensible way? And there's a deficit, so they're not actually firing quick enough at the moment to cap that off. And actually, that's getting a little bit high for my liking. But is that there working? I think that there is working. Pull you forward because you've got a full load. If we can get it to the point where it's, you know, attacking this every time it comes out, yeah, it's going to empty out a lot quicker. And now I only need the 1. Okay, more and more of them are actually starting to fire. It's a bit wasteful, but place the node there. And then hopefully just one downhill. Are you going to be firing enough to clear out space? Unfortunately, not particularly. If you move up onto this hill here, that's where it's the thickest. And I've got room for some more eco. Fill in the lake, please. Fill the seabed up with solar panels for power. Place a mortar to help that guy out. And one up here. I can't believe how much I'm still using up. Actually, I don't think you connected there, but I was thinking these guys could move forward together to cap that off. Because once this is no longer flowing in, it should be fine to do so. SAM coverage, actually. Yeah, there's a gap up here. Technically a gap here. I think the rest are covered in. As long as they fly over one of the areas, they should get blown up. You didn't connect, so pull back one. More blasters, please, even though we are running at a full deficit. You pull forward. You do the same, have two of you firing there. Just make sure you guys are connecting collector to connector. Oh, for some protection. Start off around here. 3 of you clearing up this space, so the next 3 can move forward. Something like this, still being connected to the network, but with you guys, providing the clear space first. Then connector. No SAM protection down here, so build on. Connectors built, so pull forward. Connectors built, pull forward. Connectors built, pull forward. Should be getting to the point where we can reach him. Yep, he's now in range. So that should be this place, free to just eco up. Come on. Where are you connected to collectors, please? Again, I feel like I'm building this world, for someone to carry on living here, but we're actually planning on just, ditching it as soon as we're finished. It just feels wrong. So it's just this one left. Got a couple of collectors built. They'll get power eventually once we're over there. Only need the one. SAM sites currently all covered. Probably do with one here. And one here. That would technically be enough, but currently it can't reach. Pull one of you forward. And connected. Oh wait, there's this guy over here too. But yeah, we can connect onto him without even actually having to expand our current defenses. I think what I'll do is just pull one of you up to here. Make sure it's nice and safe while we're powering it up. And there we go, we're leaving. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that we have for this episode. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hopefully this was a higher octane than the last one. But I'll see you next time. Goodbye.